Dos, tres, cuatro.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the United Way for Manchester United versus Manchester City Premier League preview. The Manchester Derby is on Sunday, 3:30, and I cannot wait. But before we get stuck into it, please like the stream, comment your predictions, and please hit that big red subscribe button. Follow all our socials, links in the description. Now, there will be a watch along, of course, to watch Manchester United absolutely annihilate Man City at 3 p.m. The game kicks off at 3:30. Bit of an odd kickoff, but there will be a watch along here on the United Way YouTube channel with myself. Do you know what, right? I'm coming into this game, and I feel like come Saturday night, Sunday morning, there could be a slight chance I get a bit of nerves. There could be a slight chance I get a bit of nerves into me. But you know what? I'm not nervous. Should I be? I mean, should I? I mean, should I be nervous? Should I not be nervous? I don't know what it is. I cannot wait. It's like Christmas Eve. But I really cannot wait for this game. Yes, I know the way Manchester United are playing recently, but it's a Manchester derby. Look at when we played Liverpool. We can go into the game playing crap and we get something out of it. Last season we played at Old Trafford. We were coming into it with 2 defeats on the bounce. We beat them 2-1. Anything can happen. We were all off against Manchester City when they beat us. Well, they did beat us last season when we played them at Old Trafford because people thought they beat us 6-3. You know, we weren't poor, but you know, we weren't favourites. People were like, yeah, we're going to get annihilated again. We went and beat them. 2-1. You can say the Bruno goal was offside all you want. Rashford didn't touch it. So it's okay because Akanji's not available for the game on Sunday. So, yeah. But I don't listen. This game can go 2 ways. Manchester United win, or we get slapped. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. A win or a draw, I'd happily take it. Now, probably by the way this video starts, you're thinking to yourself, hold on a sec. Dean, I'm expecting you to be negative. I'm expecting you to be like, oh no, we haven't got stuck into the preview. That's why. But this is a big game. There is going to be more tributes to the legend himself, Sir Bobby Charlton. So he'll be there at Old Trafford. He'll be looking down on us. He's the extra man. The fans are the 12th man. He's going to be the 13th man. I'm telling you now. Sunday. I might get clipped for this. I should have said this at the end of the stream. But Sunday, oh man, I cannot wait. We might get slapped. I'm not going to jinx it. But I cannot wait. But let's get stuck into the preview before I keep waffling on. This might be a long preview as well, so please stick around. It is pre-recorded as well, but you can still take the mick out of me or what's the word I'm looking for? Interact with me if you want. But yeah, come on. Right, let's jump into form, okay? Let's jump into form. Relax, Nino. Relax. So, here is Manchester United's previous 5 games. We lost 1-0 against Crystal Palace in the Premier League at Old Trafford. Galatasaray beat us by 3-2 in the Champions League at Old Trafford. We beat Brentford 2-1. 2 late goals coming from the Scottishman, Scott McTominay. We beat Sheffield United away in the last weekend 2-1. And we beat Copenhagen by a 0-0 on Tuesday night against FC Copenhagen in the UEFA Champions League. Now, before I take the form down, I'll leave it up for another 30 seconds or so. 15, 30 seconds. Okay, I know you're looking at I know we've won our last 3, and I know what you're saying, yeah, but they weren't convincing wins. You know, did we deserve to win against Brentford? We beat Sheffield United. We should have beat them by more. We played well in the second half. Copenhagen as well. We were poor in the first, good in the second. we were lucky, Onana, if he doesn't save that, we're coming into this game with our heads on the floor. You can say that, but how do I say this without fluffing up my lines? You do not. You need to start off a fire. You need a spark, and this could be a spark. You look at the game again. I'll take it down now. You look at the game. Actually, before I put it up, we've lost 2 and we've won 3. So we could build a bit of form here now. And I understand, we haven't been the Manchester United we saw last season, where we were going out winning teams, winning convincingly. Even when we weren't playing great, we were still playing great. I understand where you are coming from, but it's an improvement. If I was coming into the saying, well, we've only lost our last 3. You look at after the match on Tuesday. I know it's Copenhagen. Some would say we were lucky to get the win. FU is what I say. But, unless you're Manchester United fan, fair enough. But, it's an improvement. But the way we play in the second halves is the way we should be playing in the first and second halves. We're a one-man team. We're not a one-man team. No, we're not. We're a one-half team is what I meant to say. Last season, near the end of it, we were playing well in the first and shit in the second. This season, shit in the first, play well in the second. We have to be consistent. Consistent to beat Man City. And Ten Hag, I'm sure, has a plan. The management has a plan. The players has a plan. So, yeah. Now, I know our performances of late have been poor. They haven't been great. If second halves were just a thing and we didn't have first halves, we'd probably be top of the Premier League or the Champions League. But that's why I'm saying we have to be consistent. We have to be consistent. There's no beating around the bush. We're Manchester United. This is Manchester United. This is Manchester United. I can't say Gary. I'm shy at doing an impression. So, sorry, Gary. But yeah, we have to be consistent on Sunday. We have to start off strong. We want to have a good start. We don't want to concede early. In fact, we don't want to concede first. Because do we have the gut and head to turn it around? It depends how we're playing. If we're playing well, but City still score, just like, right, hold on a sec, just keep going, don't stop. But if we're playing poor and City score first, well, at least if we score first, don't sit back. Don't sit back. But then you can say, well, we have the goal. We can just sit back, defend, but take our chances. And I'm going to talk about how Manchester United can beat Man City in the next few minutes. And a player who's going to be really, really vital if we are going to beat Manchester City on Sunday. But one thing you need to beat a team, and again, the only stat that matters at the end of the day is the full-time score. Our previous wins have not been pretty, but they've been done. So I wouldn't mind getting a scrappy win against Man City on the weekend if that's the way it's going to be. But in order to how to beat Manchester City and how to just hit the heights in being successful is you need to have a lot of team spirit. And we've seen that at the end of the game against Copenhagen when Onana saved that penalty. I mean, you'd honestly swear Onana got the winning goal. I don't think Maguire got that much celebration and got much hugs off the players when he got the goal, the poor fella. But you have to think of it. You look at Dalot, for example. I like Dalot for his defending. I like Dalot, I really do. I would probably still put Wan-Bissaka over him, but it's so nice to have two good right backs. I mean, if Wan-Bissaka was fully fit, I'd probably start Wan-Bissaka against Man City. But I like Dallo. I would not hesitate. I would not be upset who starts it, but the way it is, it's Dallo. But Wan-Bissaka could be back. Hopefully, he's back in the next 10 days. I think that was what I read, anyways. But don't listen to the Twitter, right? But we need team spirit like Dallo again. You know, you make a good tackle. You know, you do something good, and Dallo's over there tapping it on the back, high five, hold. He's getting stuck in. You know, we need more of that. You know, we need when so even if Varane does it, even like when the team's on the counter attack and the player goes out and clears it out of danger, Varane's over there saying, "Yes, well done." That's more like it. You know what I mean? You're seeing, just dragging onto their jersey like, "Well done, keep it up," and then turning around. I know Bruno Fernandes, he's captain. He needs to be like that. If we do anything good on Sunday, make a good chance, nearly score, do clear ball, just do anything good. Bruno Fernandes and the rest of the players should be over there saying, "Well done, get stuck in." That's more like it. None of this sound. You know what I mean? You can't be like, "Sound, well done." You have to be over like, "Well done, team spirit." Any chances that are made, any clearances that are made, any tackles that are made, anything, good saves, whatever it is that Manchester United do well on Sunday, players have to be over there saying, "Well done." Now, they might be saying, "Yeah, you can have team spirit, but is that going to win you a game?" It mightn't, but you have to stick together. You have to be giving each other compliments. You know what I mean? You have to be giving each other. So you have to be in there saying, "Yes, well done, team spirit." And I was watching a thing today on YouTube. It was against Copenhagen, but the players, they were smiling, they were having a laugh. They looked like, whoa, like you weren't going around all sloppy faces. You were going around like, "Lovely, get stuck in there, my son." You know what I mean? They were laughing. Ten Hag was laughing. Everyone was all happy, taking things serious, of course, but they were happy in the process. That's what you have to be doing. You have to go in. Obviously, I don't want to see Harry Maguire smiling when he's starting on Sunday saying, "Yup." I want Maguire. I want him to be serious, but I just want to see that team spirit, that slapping players on the head saying, "Well done, get stuck in." Even though it might hurt, you'll thank them. You'll thank them. But yeah, now, obviously, we know, we're going to have a lot of battles on that pitch on Sunday, which makes it going to be an interesting game, in all honesty. You're looking at the midfield battle, and straight off the back, City with De Bruyne out even, and they've lost Gundogan. I still think they're going to beat us on the midfield battle. You look last season, we had Bruno on the right, we had Fred, Casemiro. Bruno was on the right wing, and I think we played Christian Eriksen. That was that. We had more midfielders on the pitch. And Ten Hag might go the same on Sunday, by the way. Obviously, he might go Amrabat, or he might go McTominay alongside Casemiro. Maybe he might go Mount or Eriksen. I feel like if he was going to pick, he'd go Eriksen, and then you'd go Bruno Fernandes on the right wing. Because you maybe want to have that extra midfielder to be defensively, but if you play an Anthony, he'll track back and he has pace. We need pace on Sunday. And when you have players up top like Marcus Rashford, Rasmus Højlund, and Anthony, they have pace. They can really, really get you on the counter attack if needs be, but they have to be on top. But the midfield battle, it depends who we go to, but Manchester City's midfield more than likely will be Rodri as a DM, Bernardo Silva, and Kovacic. That I feel like that's what Manchester City will go. I can't see him going with Matheus Nunes. I can't see him going a whole lot attacking because, we wouldn't be flying on all cylinders at the moment, and we're not incredible. It's a derby, and we'll want to win. And the players should be, and Ten Hag and the management should be, they should be looking at people, what they're saying. They should be getting confidence from that. That should be like, "Oh, people are right. Let's get stuck in. Let's go out and prove people wrong. Get a foot in, put your body on the line." That's what you have to do. Like, look at the menu Vidic. Like someone said before, Vidic put his head where people wouldn't put their feet. I think that's that. I don't know who said it about him, but we have to do that. Do it for Bobby. Yeah, I mean, that should be giving them a lot of motivation. This game should give you a lot of motivation. Just the Manchester derby, you have to be stuck in there. You know what I mean? Manchester City, you know what I mean? That, you know, they're the neighbours next door who are always, you know what I mean, buying things and have a big Rolls Royce and, you know what I mean, we're the Manchester United and we have a little, you know, I don't know, we have a little Ford Escort or Ford Escort. I'm a shit car person. We have a nice Audi in the garden thinking, oh, we're deadly. And we could have a race in their Lamborghini, but it's about the driver, not the car. And we could have Ten Hag sitting in that car, and Pep could be across, and Pep could be like, "Aha, you're gonna lose," and Ten Hag just says, "Yeah, get in the car, bosh." Probably a shit analogy, but you know what I mean. And they all have the big house, and we're all over the place. You know, our owners of the house are arseholes, but we still get the job done because the neighbourhood wants us to do it, so we do it for them. That's what it is. But yeah, our midfield more than likely will be McTominay, Casemiro, and Bruno. He may go Sofiane Amrabat, but I don't think he will. But let us know who you think will win the midfield battle. Personally, I think it'll be Manchester City. I really, really do. I think it'll be Manchester City, even without De Bruyne. So, but who knows? You just have to get on top. Like, we don't go talk to talk, but we just have to annoy Man City and totally mark all our players. Now, a player who will be vital to Manchester United's win will be Marcus Rashford. Well, I have a part, you know, if we are going to win, is Marcus Rashford, in my opinion. You know, you're going to have him up top, getting in behind. You know, you probably find when City have the ball, will drop back a lot deep, but Marcus Rashford will be vital. And just literally moves me on to, and this is a question for me to you, to me, for me to you. And I'm going to answer it for you, but you can answer it if you need to. How can Manchester United beat Man City? Okay. This is gonna be interesting now. Beat them. Keep Haaland quiet. Or Rodri, because he's going to be a threat. He is a good midfielder, Rodri. I hate him. I hate the team he plays for. I hate everything about him. But he is a good midfielder. So they'll be literally looking to give it to Haaland. Give it to Erling. Give it to Shithouse. Dickhead. Haaland. You know what I mean? And we're basically... I tell you, this is how Manchester United will beat Man City. I tell you. I'm being too cocky. I'm just happy because I'm so excited for this game. I would be like a little mouse on Sunday and to watch along and watch me. But we are going to sit back. Okay, like last season when we beat them 2-1 at Old Trafford. We're going to sit back. Okay, we're going to have every man behind the ball, every man in our half, every Manchester United player in our half. They're going to have Højlund probably on top of Rodri alongside whoever is in the midfield. And then you're going to have Rashford just going back and forward, across, back and forward. Rashford's going to be on all the running. And that's why Ten Hag will not drop Marcus Rashford. And not even I would. I know his performances recently have been very, very poor. He hasn't been the Marcus Rashford that we like to see. But he was okay against Copenhagen because he has Reguilon back. He played 16 minutes, I think. So you have Reguilon and Rashford. You have an actual left back there, not Victor Lindelof. He didn't do too bad. The 2 games he played, left centre, left back, but you know what I mean. He's not going to do what Reguilon could do, Luke Shaw could do, Malacia could do. You know what I mean? Alvaro Fernandez, in fact. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like we're going to have to sit back. We're going to sit back. City are going to have all the ball. City are going to have 70 to 80% possession. Okay, it's going to be very, very low possession. And we know Ten Hag loves a bit of possession-based football. He likes to hold on to the ball a lot more. He likes to be in control of the game. But I just feel like that's the way we're going to beat Man City. That's how we're going to... That's how Manchester United can beat Man City. We sit back, but we beat them on the counter-attack and we keep Haaland quiet. That's how it is. If we let Haaland have freedom, if we go toe-to-toe with Manchester City, I bet you this, and I do not regret saying it, and I hate saying it. If we go toe-to-toe with Man City and give Haaland the space and don't defend tightly, City will hammer us on the weekend. City will honestly, it could be another thrashing. But that's just how I think Manchester United can. Oh, sorry. That's how Manchester United will be Man City on Sunday. Sit back. But we have to take our chances. If City score first, see this head? I don't want it going like, oh, I want to stain up. I want someone saying, right, regroup, stuck in. So how much, again, it's not just how to stop Man City, but how to win is we're going to have to beat them on the counter-attack. We're going to have to take our chances. We're going to have to be consistent. And we're going to have to be confident. And we're going to have a lot of concentration. And I want to see a lot of aggression in there. Not anyone getting sent off, but I want to see it get stuck in there. That's how. And we're going to have to capitalise and set pieces like free kicks, corners, penalty if we get one. You don't know. Goal kicks for it. We're going to have to capitalise and things like that because we're not going to get a whole lot of the ball. So we're going to have to beat them on the counter-attack. But the thing is, we mightn't have the players to beat Man City when we go toe-to-toe, when we go hell for ladder. But we have the players to beat Man City on the counter-attack. If this was a counter-attack in football, we'd probably win. You know what I mean? But that's how I think Manchester United can beat Man City on the weekend. That's personally how I think. But how do you think Man United can beat Man City? I just personally think that's what it is. We're going to sit back a lot more and we're going to beat them on the counter-attack. That's all it's going to be. We're going to try and beat. It's going to be counter-attack in football. It'll be literally Rashford up there. You might find Highland will probably have a quiet game. And Rashford will have a good game and Anthony. But Highland is there. It's so nice to have Highland. It's just so nice to have Highland. Because he's good. He'll be up against Diaz and Ake or Gavardiol. I don't know who. John Stones maybe. I don't know. But that's just how I think Manchester United will beat Man City on the weekend. Personally. Now we will talk about the opposition, who are, of course, Manchester City, who are coming into this game looking at their recent 5 games. They lost 2-1 against Wolverhampton Wanderers away. They beat RB Leipzig 3-1 in the Champions League away as well. They lost 1-0 against Arsenal away in the Premier League. They go from Martin Odegaard, literally knocked Ake out. They just about beat Brighton 2-1 on Saturday. Just gone last weekend, and they beat Young Boys by 3-1. They were a goal up, and Young Boys got a goal in. So you just look at this. Manchester City, looking at their recent few games, they have won 3 and lost 2. Manchester City travelling away this season have not been great. Now, I know you can say the same about us. We lost against Tottenham. We lost against Arsenal. We shouldn't have lost against Arsenal. We shouldn't have lost against Tottenham because we didn't take our chances. But they lost away against Newcastle. They lost against Newcastle away in the Carabao Cup. They lost against Wolves, which they should be beaten. And they lost against Arsenal, which, well, I wouldn't say they should be beaten, but you'd expect them to go hell for ladder. Man City were poor in those games. Take the Carabao Cup game out of it at least, because they'll say it wasn't their full team. So let's look at the Premier League games. Arsenal and Wolves. They should be beating Wolves. It was their full team in both games against Wolves and Arsenal. So Man City away. We've won our last 2 games at Old Trafford. They've lost their last 2 games away against. Yeah, we are a big team against big teams. So their form recently is nothing to be all happy about. But yeah. So that's just how I think. I think, it's just going to be brilliant. So obviously their top goal scorer goes by the name of Erling Haaland, and another player who's their top assister is Julian Alvarez, who has been performing well actually lately. Again, another player who'll be key for them is going to be Rodri. He's going to have to be on top of it. going to have to be on top of his game on Sunday as well. You know what I mean? So hopefully he's not, but he will be pivotal because he's the only DM on there. He's the only player who can maybe bring a bit of magic. Because you probably find if they set Bernardo Silva, he'd be going forward a lot more. Kovacic, I might go to a 4-3. They might say I might start off being a 4-3-3, but they probably go with a 4-2-3-1 in game. So who knows? I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're going to have to keep Haaland quiet, but make sure Rodri doesn't do a lot. Because they have a lot of players who can do the job as well. Foden, Jack Grealish, Doku, Mateus Nunes, actually wiping away, Bernardo Silva, Alvarez. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And City have a threat, but we are well capable of beating Man City. I mean, is this the best time to play Man City when their form's a bit dipped and, when they face top teams, they lose? It is a great time to play Manchester City. And, it really, really is. But let us know what you think. So, I'm going to go with my predicted 11. It's predictions time. And I'm going to speak a bit more about the derby as well before the video gets too long. Here is my predicted 11 for the game against Manchester City. Now, my midfield was hard to predict, and I'd probably throw out. This is what I think Ten Hag would go with. It's not what I'd go with. I think it'll be Onana in nets, a back four of Serge Reguilon, Harry Maguire, Rafael Varane, and Diogo Dalot. A midfield of Scott McTominay, Casemiro returning. It'll be his first game since Brentford, I think. And Bruno Fernandes, who will be obviously the usual cam. It'll be, of course, Rashford on the left. He'll be vital if we're going to get the win. Anthony on the right. And big man, the big Danish lad up top, Rasmus Højlund. Now, personally, I'd play Lindelof. And I don't know whether I'd play Eriksen or Amrabat alongside Casemiro. It's just such a headache, but it's up to Ten Hag to decide. Would you play Mount? I just think Anthony will kind of help defensively, and Rashford will obviously be back as well. So you'll probably find when City beat us on counter-attack, when City come forward, you probably find Haaland will track back, Anthony be back there, Bruno will definitely be back deep, Casemiro and McTominay probably be almost in the box, and then obviously the back five, Onana, Reguilon, Maguire, Varane and Dalot if they start, will obviously be doing the usual work, holding on tight. Dalot will be more likely to be up against Foden if he starts, and Reguilon be up against Doku. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. But and then Rashford, Højlund probably be back where Bruno is literally on the edge of on the line of the pitch, on the halfway line, and Rashford must be back and forward. That's what I think. Now my score prediction. Oh man, I'm coming in here with confidence. And that team that I've seen is enough to be City. If I said if what I think we're going to do, we'll do. Here it is. Disagree with me if you want, but I just feel like we can do something this game. I really, really do. And I'm going with a 2-1 win to Manchester United. I'm going with Bruno and Rashford to score for us, and Erling Haaland to score for Man City. Here's how I think it'll be. Bruno scores first, Haaland equalises, and Rashford gets a goal from beating him on the counter-attack. That's how I think it'll be. Manchester United. I'm confident he'll get the job done if he's doing what I think he'll do. But that has been the Manchester United versus Manchester City Premier League preview. Like I said, there will be a live watch along here on the United Way with myself on Sunday from 3 p.m. Join me for team news and the build-up. Let's get this job done. Let us know your predictions in the comments below. Let us know what you thought of the preview. Like, comment, and hit that big red subscribe button. And let's go and meet Man City. Come on, United. I'm telling you, clip this. Clip that preview. Clip that prediction because I'm going to be right. Speak to you all next one, Reds.